Hi, it's Trish Lash with Go to the West Realty. Oh, it's a little bright out here. I'm going to pop these back on. I am out here in Cordes Lakes, Arizona, and I've got a new property getting ready to go on the market. And yeah, this one's a little bit different for me. It's a duplex, and there's a lot of information to it. So I've been working very hard for the last couple weeks trying to get everything prepped and ready. So I'm going to take you into the different apartments here, walk you around the property a little bit, and tell you a little bit about this. And while I do that, I'm going to flip it around and let you catch a little bit of the view here. So the sun is almost over top and it will set right over there. I've actually got a fabulous picture of the sunset right there with that wagon. So it's on the corner of Mustang and Maverick Trail. So this one is actually getting ready to go on the market. And I'm just giving you a quick little sneak peek here. And we're going to go into apartment A. So they still have their truck here. We're going to go ahead and go in through the side entrance. So apartment A and apartment B are both, they look exactly the same basically, just furniture is positioned a little bit different. So this one is going on the market tomorrow. So the entire complex is setting on 0.82 acres. So it is actually 3 different parcels all put into one. They just got that split unit there a few years ago. And you know what? While I'm walking around, it's a little chilly up here. I'm going to shut this door and finish up walking through. So you've got the living room up here. You've got kitchen. You've got all your major appliances in here. Also, it is coming furnished. So you will have all of your basic essentials that you'll need, including pots and pans and silverware. They used it as a short-term rental. So you've got the bedroom over here with plenty of room for storage, closet space, and everything. Carpet is still in really good condition. Flooring's not that old. I've got a seller disclosure filled out that's going to go into detail. This property is very detailed. They've got their own private patio. Each unit does have their own private patio, and that is one of the additional parcels of land sitting on the backside that will actually be merged in with the parcel of land that has the duplex on it. That way nobody's ever building behind you and nobody will ever be taking your views from your back room there. So here is the bathroom. It's got the pocket doors right here. Goes right on over. They were using this as a laundry room and an office. However, if you need an additional bedroom here, you could convert this very easily. Washer and dryer will come with the property. They've got the window unit in here only so that, if you needed to shut the door or anything and you're doing business in here, you still have plenty of airflow. We're going to sneak out the back door instead of going through the front door this time. This way you can get a full perspective here of these beautiful views if you were sitting on your back patio. So that parcel right there is being sold with the property, as I said before. It'll be merged along with the duplex. And you can see apartment B right over there has their own private patio also. There's the unit for the split. You can sneak right over here. You have a nice little outdoor setting area with a patio set, kind of enclosed, just enough to block the little bit of breeze. You could set up a barbecuer over here instead of having them on the patios. You got electricity right there. It's all set up for you. The additional parcel of land that they're selling is the one sitting right over here. And as you can see, it's the section of land that is all graded or already mowed and everything. They've done a very good job of maintaining the property and keeping it looking very nice. It does have the RV hookup right there. And you'll notice the fenced-in area right there. That's actually a generator that will connect to this propane tank. Upon an accepted offer, I've got a video from the seller's son that will walk us through on how you can use that as backup electricity for all the additional outbuildings. They've got all the drainage. They thought of everything in this place. So they've got the drainage all set up with all the river rocks where it's going around the property in all the right areas, making everything flow back to this parcel of land back here so that they're never in standing water. You can see that they've got the storm gutters there and everything. Now this unit they actually kind of used as an office, but it could be very easily used as a studio. So you can walk in here, you see you've got the tile floor, you got a little kitchenette set over there, you got the TV, you've got plenty of storage space here, counter space. You could actually fit a refrigerator over there very easily. You've got a wall unit for heat, and you've got the window unit for air conditioning. It looks like they've got a mini fridge over there right now. So if you wanted to use this as a studio apartment, it could be very easily used because you also have a shower and a bathroom. Now, like I said before, all the furniture and everything, that's all staying with this property. So now our renters were nice enough. They're going to let us sneak into the property real quick. So we're going to walk over and take a look here. So this side right here is actually Unit A. And the one closest to, let me get you out of the sunlight there. The one that is closest to Maverick Trail, that is Apartment B. We don't have labels. Oh, yes, they do. We have labels on one. So there's a light right there, and it's got B right there. So that lets you know that that is Apartment B. So we've got occupants in Apartment B for a few more weeks. They're already paid up and everything, very flexible with us. And you can see their views from their carport right here. Isn't that gorgeous? And they get perfect sunset right from their setting area in the house also. So we're going to go ahead and sneak in here and peek. I promised them I'd be kind of brief because they were sitting here playing cards, bless their little hearts. So everybody pretty much uses the side doors versus the front door, but you do have the front door. Now my sellers did build this. They were building it because they were going to live in A and rent out B. They averagely rent it out about $1,500 a month. They do short-term rentals, and in this area, it works out very well. You have some people that are doing a new build. They need a place to live for 6 months, 3 to 6 months, depending on how far along they are. So that gives you the living space here, and see they got the split unit up there too. Now the big difference, oh, I forgot, there's a skylight in both bathrooms too. The big difference between the two is this one is actually set up with a bed, so it can actually be used as 2-bedroom. And you got plenty of room in here. I mean, that's a full-size bed right there. Plenty of room to walk around, storage. You got the window unit right there. You got the wall unit for heat. Plenty of area to move around. And then, of course, you've got your private patio right there with the barbecuer. So you're all set up. We're going to sneak back out front and go take a peek at some of the outbuildings and give our renters an opportunity to get back in where it's nice and warm. So we're going to go ahead and walk out. If you look here, you can see all the river rock here. Now the river rock here is also doing drainage. So it's going all the way around the property to keep the water from converting and coming right up to the house. Now it is on local water. So you are with Liberty Water here. It used to be known as Cordis Lakes Water. And if you look right over there, you can see there's actually an RV dump station with hookups and everything. We'll go ahead and walk over that way. And then I can slowly walk you through each of the outbuildings here, give you a little bit of information here. Now, when you see the photos on the property, it'll go more in depth on everything so you can see it. So that is the panel right here that is running underground and goes over here to all the outbuildings. So they have the first outbuilding here in the diagrams and the photos. I'll have it listed as storage 1. That one right there has 2 different separate storage areas. Doesn't actually have a door here. It has a screen so that there's airflow going through. But as you can see, they've got a light right there also, so it gives you plenty of lighting when you're doing it. They even have storm gutters on the outbuildings to make sure that water is flowing properly. You can see the electricity is actually going out to each of the properties or each of the buildings. So this one right here is actually storage also, and it does have lighting in there. And you can look over and see that this one has a window unit in it, so that during the summer, when you have things in there that you want to make sure is climate control, it's the perfect location for it. So they've got fridges in there and freezers for storage and what have you for food. Then we can walk over here. This was his workshop. And like I said, you got to come out here to really appreciate everything. So this is Mustang Road. It's right off a Stagecoach. And then there's Maverick. So it's right there on the corner. So here's the outbuilding here that has the rolled door, and it has a door on the other side that he uses for his workshop. He's got all LDE lightings. Sorry, I'm getting tongue twisted now. He's got all that lighting set up inside as far as being able to do minor repairs and, you know, just staying on top of some of the stuff that needs for maintenance around the properties. But you can see they thought about everything. They've got everything set up out here so that the water is draining exactly where it should be. Now, I am going to go ahead and throw this out there because I know I'm going to get questions about it. This corner lot right here that is not mowed, this is not part of the property. This is not part of the 0.82. They basically have a marker right here. You can see the stake, and then you go through that bush, then it bends and goes up by the neighbor's property. So he did very well of making sure that this property was constantly cleaned out and taken care of. So it goes right up against the tree over there. Then it lines up and it goes with the wooden fence. So the additional parcel of land that's technically on Pinto, that is the parcel itself. This right here is all part of the property that's on Maverick, and then the additional lot in the back. So I apologize about this being a little bit longer video than normal. If I would have gone through the storage units, it would have been even longer. But I figured this way you at least get a good perspective of the property and what they've got going on. Now, they do have a home warranty already on the property, and that is transferable, and they're more than willing to do that. So no home warranty would be needed. Look at those mountain views. Amazing. So the sun technically will rise over there, and then when it's setting, it will set just on the other side of that beautiful wagon. If you've got an agent that you've been working with and you've been looking into an investment property, or you're looking for a property where maybe mom or dad, or maybe mom and dad can live with you, but you don't need something that big, this is perfect. They can feel like they've got their own living spaces and not feel like they're actually living with you. But yet they're close enough that if they have any problems or questions or anything, you're right there. The nice part about this property is it is in Cordis Lakes. It is literally equal time to Flagstaff, Phoenix, Prescott. You're in the middle. You can take advantage of it all. So this goes on the market tomorrow for $349,900. Yes, I did not stutter. A duplex, $349,900. If you've got an agent you're working with, give them a call. Let them know. The property address is 15709 South Maverick in Mare, Arizona. Technically, it's in Cordis, but for mailing purposes, it's Mare. If you are interested in looking into something like this as an investment property, or like I said, you got two families that need to live close together, give us a call. We'll gladly get you set up with one of our agents. That's Trisha Lash with Code of the West Realty at 928-533-9413. That number again, 928-533-9413. That's Trisha Lash with Code of the West Realty. Give us a call. Ask for Miss Mary. Tell Miss Mary you want some more information on that duplex over on Maverick. Thank you so much for watching. Have a blessed